taught thousands of people across the country. And we can honestly say that at some point we have actually, when we first started this company, we offered people their money back if they weren't completely satisfied. Meaning you can come to the whole camp, learn all our stuff.
DeepStacks here is the only place where you can get a high five from Mike Matisow before you start playing.
Ready to go, Mike. Ready to go.
As a matter of fact, the kid I'm going to introduce you to, he's not here today, but I have a picture of him. He went down to, within the next 6 months to 12 to a year, they'll basically be the #1 source for poker. So those guys are represented in the back right here. So if you guys want to give them a round of applause.
That was weird.
All right, so does everyone here have a pen and paper? Okay, great.
What are you fucking doing?
I'm being bad.
You don't, do you want to, let me ask you something. Do you enjoy playing poker?
Yeah.
Do you want to fucking be broke playing poker your whole life?
No.
Do you want to win?
Yes.
Then why don't you fucking get your head out of your ass and listen?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay? We are never going to play Queen 8 for one chip, let alone a raise. Okay? I was 90% sure you had an 8 on the side. Okay? Wasn't 100%.
Can you tell me what you gave that off? Because I'm not doing that one.
Well,
why couldn't I
you
have
didn't.
king?
You just didn't look that comfortable.
It was 50-50 if you had Queen or Jacks, and then when you raised the river.
Yeah. Now, when I check raise the river, what do you think I'm doing? Bluffing you on level 1, $5 and $10 blinds in there for my entire 3/4 of my spend.
You have to be cognizant of everything going on. You know, Mike's sitting here giving like the tightest advice ever.
Right.
I'm giving the tightest advice, and you know if I'm teaching the tightest advice, you know I'm not going to sit there and play like an idiot, like I was doing it, you know.
And then show it at the end. That's
okay.
Exactly true.
I'm going to play like I'm teaching you.
Right.
And also it was like you're like pretty transparent, and it was pretty obvious that you were thinking about it for a while, like whether or not you should call, and like show me your cards, and then you decide how to go on.
Well, because he told me to show you. I wasn't going to show you my cards.
But why would you go all in for in the first place? I just want to know what goes through your head.
Yeah, third pair.
What's going to call you? Let's just say I am bluffing.
Are you trying to bluff him?
If you're bluffing, then you're folding and not getting that pot.
So the only thing, if there's no,
He gets to tell all his friends.
If I'm bluffing,
Mike
He's just going to call him.
You guys take
Okay.
like a
Okay,
5-10 minute break.
do you understand?
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
You actually have it winnable.
So A, you played the fucking hand like shit pre-flop,
But
like
then you'll
calling
come
a
back
raise
with
with a
a
piece of shit.
Right.
You played when I bet the flop.
You can take like a
Okay.
5-minute break.
You call,
You're on your break right
which
now,
is
so you guys
fine.
know.
Okay.
Then you
I
go
don't
back and
mind
go
that.
there, and then you'll go
When I
back to your
check the
tables.
turn, the correct play is to check behind for 2 reasons.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to know that.
Okay? Because you don't want to play a big pot in case I'm trapping you with a big hand. And then I can I can bet the river, and you can pick off a bluff. So now you end up playing a pot where you have 200 invested, and you pick off a bluff. Instead, you open yourself up to get stacked, like you did.
Yeah.
Okay? So the thing that's real important is don't play bad hands to raises, number one, and don't. That's the first thing, and then think about what you're doing. So it's so easy. No limit holding is so much about pot control. It's about checking and keeping the pot small. If let's say a guy raises pre-flop and you call, and let's say you're playing deep and you have like king queen. I can talk to
Yeah, I just want to hear
and I
this
got
too.
king queen, and now the flop comes king deuce 5. And now the guy continuation bets, and I call. And now the turn card comes a jack, and now he checks. Why do I check behind? If I bet and he raises me, I have to fold, and I get myself raised off the best hand. But if I check behind, as long as an ace doesn't come rolling off, okay, he's gonna think I have like middle pair of like 6, 7 or something. He's going to bet the river. He's not going to bet that much. I'm going to call, and I'm going to have the best hand, or I'm going to pick him off of a bluff.
And you can afford to call too.
You don't need to put all your chips in. You want to control the pot.
Differences in stack sizes, like all of a sudden 5-10, play everything. 2550, be a little more cautious. 5100, and like 200, 400, it's literally nothing. You're just shoving or folding at all
You could
times.
easily be the best hand. You know, I mean, easily be the best hand.
And to be honest, it's not that fun.
But this situation doesn't really, it doesn't really come up. You're not gonna have like.
So now we're rolling back the. I don't know whose that is, but.
Is everybody in the same stacks?
There's no more ante. Take it back, Rich.
Yeah.
It's 25.
If we had like 50 big blinds.
It's our own special kind of tournament.
And you should not be calling with King 9 there. Because you won the last one.
No. I'm just thinking like I don't have any chips left because the blinds are so high.
Well, everyone. Yeah, I mean, okay. I see where you're coming from because yes, he doesn't have many chips either, so he might be shoving with a very wide range. But King 9, even though like his range is not like wide enough for like you to be calling. Although, you know, maybe if you had like King Jack suited or something like that, I would actually not mind. Yeah, it plays way better.
What are we now? What we get back down?
2550.
Okay. I was just showing you like in our, we could rush you through the train.
Yeah, I
Chips
call.
change with you.
Fold.
Did you raise them, Mr. Seventh Buck?
I didn't.
Ouch.
$1.25.
Buck and a quarter.
I call you. You're a maniac.
John, what do you have?
I am a maniac. It's true.
I got him
What have
dominated.
you seen so far? 2 kings, ace king.
T-Block, what do you have?
Alright, baby.
This is our whole cam. Okay.
See now, at 2550, there's a bit more playability. You can see flops and not have to shove all in. Right.
Get out crazy.
Yeah. I call.
What does Ruthless have?
Ruthless has probably got me beat.
One more time for the camera. Yep, got it.
What's wrong, Mr. Asian over there? No, he's gonna go quiet.
Busting with my pocket sixes again.
Did you fold, John?
Is that you have pocket sixes?
So is it just a, or,
Oh, you think I have your pocket?
Is he out?
yeah.
Hold it?
You call, oh.
Oh no, I don't call.
Mind if I get your pocket cards here?
Whoa, that was like-
For the show? Perfect.
Wow. I'm not even in hand.
Once again, everyone, the flop is.
How much do I have here? It's like 2,000.
You have
The
like,
yellows are
yeah,
500.
1500.
The yellows are.
Okay.
You got 12.
So I'm all in. For an extra 500, is that right? Or so?
Alright, we'll show.
How much do you have total?
Well, he never called.
I didn't think you had a queen, but I didn't expect
Well, I didn't think
that.
you had anything, but that didn't work.
What did you have?
Man, they almost C-box me even in tournament that doesn't mean anything.
I need something to miss, sir.
Ruthless trying to float the flop.
T-Block,
I
you're the
was
big
trying
winner.
to- no, I was trying
They
to.
almost got me. They did put the 4 flush up. They tried to.
I just thought that like there was like a bit of like ego going on between him, and they were like he was just betting, and I was gonna like just try to take it, but then he just had a set of threes.
Just a set of threes. Good, good, good.
Okay, so when you're
I would have folded before that. If he had enough to go over the top with enough there, then obviously not.
yeah, I mean if you
If I had a lot more chips, I might not. It was a sort
That's
of a
right.
weird dynamic. 'cause
the
both
thing
we
is
were
that
in.
like I mean it's pretty much, and that's although you can call that flop, and if you call that flop,
Then a club comes. We'll see. That's what
well,
I
not
was
even
gonna say.
necessarily if a club comes like.
Oh yeah, you're talking like
He
a
still
later-
like kind of
later
has
one.
to, have it to. I mean, you could just have it type of thing. So it's kind of
I
like.
can feel it out with this. I mean, I still got.
But you raised.
Yeah, but the problem is the only thing that's actually a feeler raise. I feeler raises I think are ridiculous.
Now, is that a good?
Just because
I have a different mentality.
when the feeler
Because I
raise
like
like
the middle
happens,
school.
you're only
I
getting
still
it in
like
against
to
hands that
invest
beat
with
you.
them.
Like you're winning the
And
pot,
since,
but you're
yeah,
investing
since
way
the
too
blinds
much.
have gone
You were
down.
in middle position too. You still had.
You understand? Like if you shove there,
Right, but I'm
Yeah, I'm
still,
not going to
the
shove
way
that
that I play, I'm a
because
huge
the queen
proponent
is
of having the
obviously.
lead.
but if it's a feeler
If
raise,
there's no queen there, then I'm
You know, obviously, if
shove.
somebody comes over
Is
the
that
top, then I have a
what-
decision.
What?
If there's no queen
But I still want to be in
there, I
that
may
spot where I
shove.
can flop a side.
And I'm gonna get trapped.
Somebody's
So the
maybe
queen's
not
actually
necessarily because you can get it in good sometimes, but with a
Got some varying opinions here.
To me, those are the hands that
pretty strong,
win
you might have a queen.
You know,
Right.
You want a
That's
bigger
why I
posture. Yeah, definitely.
but